Alright guys, today we're going to be hitting some chest. Probably going to do, I might put some bench in today just because I'm curious how that's going to feel. Usually I like to stick to some dumbbells, like free weights. I just like having an equal load. And I tend to get a bigger stretch with just doing dumbbells. So we might do some of both. Definitely gonna do some more fly cable movements today. Probably try to figure out that one cable movement, like that cable pressing movement that we tried last week. Gonna try to figure that out a little bit better form today. And then we're gonna get some triceps. We're gonna do we'll do more triceps than we did last week. Couple different exercises on that. Throw in some cardio beforehand today as well. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Don't have a long card talk. It was raining, so you guys couldn't really hear me. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in there. All right, guys. Pre-workout's starting to kick in. We're gonna hit some one at this chest here. All right. Let's add a little more weight here. I haven't done this machine in a little bit. Yeah, I know. I told you. Oh, nice. Yeah. All right. We're gonna get one more set of that, and then we'll see what we're gonna do next. All right, let's get a second rep set in here, and I think we're gonna move on to some dumbbells. Okay. Something I like to do with that one is just thinking about pushing through your elbows. That helps me really target it on my chest. A lot of people kind of feel it in their triceps, so that's kind of if you're thinking about like putting your hands together, that can usually make you incorporate your tricep into that. So that's a way that I found to isolate it to my chest is thinking about my elbows, bring my elbows together. All right. I decided we are still going to use dumbbells, but I'm going to do some flat bench instead of incline just to kind of keep it diversified. All right, that was a lot of reps. I'm gonna move up the weight a little bit. All right, here we go. We're gonna do another set. I'm switching back to just slightly incline because, in my opinion, I get the same amount of work on my lower and mid chest, but an added amount of work on my upper chest. So, all right, let's hit one more of those. I might do some more fly movements. All right, last set here. Okay, I don't know why we feel so fast that time. Um, might take a little bit longer to rest after that one. All right, so I'm inclined Smith machine. Let's see how this weight feels. And just to let you guys know how I'm doing this is I'm setting this up to where the bar is kind of pushing away from me. Because otherwise, if the bar is going behind you, you're just going to turn that into a shoulder press, right? So, and one thing I'm really focusing on is I'm going to try not to arch my back because now it's just a regular bench. So I'm going to try to keep that back flat. Um, kind of in the later reps, it'll probably get a little messy, but that's the focus. All right. I think I hit 8 there, 7 or 8. Um, do another one of those, and then move on to some triceps. All right. Do another set of these. I'm gonna do a little bit of a drop set here, take off some 10s. I only have a 45 and a 10 on each side right now. I'm taking off the 10 and bust out a couple more reps with 45s. That's not what I meant to do. All right, let's go hit some triceps. Have some fun with it. All right, hit some triceps. Do some single arms first. I think it was about 12 good reps. All right, and we're gonna hit one more tricep exercise, and then we'll see you guys. All right, guys, let's do some of this here. Definitely went too light. I'm gonna add a little bit of weight here. See how this feels. At about 10 pounds. Okay. Okay. All right, dude. Fatiguing fast here. Drop down more weight. Get some more here. Try to keep it controlled. Okay. One more drop set. Only about 20 pounds here. A little bit over 20 pounds. Okay. That's a little too light. That's a little too light. Okay. Holy crap. Absolute failure here, guys. Okay. That is a really good tricep workout. I might hit some dips before we pose real quick. All right, let's hit some tricep and chest with this final exercise. Okay. All right, let's hit one more of those and then go take a pump. All right, last set here. All right, let's finish off strong. Come on. All right, let's go take that pump. All right, here we go. Got the posing light up for the first time. You know what? Not too bad. I don't think the jorts help. Not gonna lie. I don't think the jorts make the pump look good. All right, let's see. I think I'm liking this. This is a good spot. Okay. most muscular. Get this side chest in here. Let's see. What else can I do? Tricep. Definitely a good pump. I don't know about the lighting though. It's kind of cannot tell with this light. What else, bro? Yeah. I feel like I look big in this mirror, but I feel like the lighting on the camera is not doing me any justice. Rear delts are popping out. You know, for how today felt in the gym, um, definitely pretty good pump. Pretty good pump for how it felt. Chest is looking good. I like the lighting is not bad. Maybe I need to be back here. This better lighting. I feel like that horse guy. Ooh, Nate, that guy. That's what I feel like doing this, bro. All right, let's hit side tricep. Ah, most muscular. One more time. Hit the most muscular, and then we'll be done. All right. All right, guys. So post-workout here, just wanted to show you a little meal. So this is from Aldi's. It's butter chicken and 2 servings, but total, if you eat it all at 1 serving, it's 620 calories, 21 grams of fat, 42 grams of fat, 20 carbs, 64 grams of protein. And then you take that and pair it with
a little pouch of basmati rice, and this thing's 360 grams of protein. Whoa, that would be great. 360 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 95 carbs, and 8 grams of protein. This is, oh, hey cat. There's a cat. There's a cat. Just take this and, so what's that? So that's almost 400 calories. This is 620. So yeah, I mean, you're right under 1,000 calories, and that's pretty good. But yeah, so essentially you just boiled this, the butter chicken. I got it right here. Dude, it's done. It's like 10 minutes. But yeah, so easy, 1,000 calories. Definitely not the most budget friendly. So sometimes you got to do it. Sometimes you got to cheat and have the ready to eat meals. But there we go, 1,000 calories. And as far as the workout went today, chest, I'm definitely going to stick more to my like original routine. The chest today did not hit as hard as I wanted it to, so we're going to stick to the plan next time. And man, that posing at the very end, that posing was a little bit weird. We ended up having, so I had the posing light set on like a yellow setting. It has a white and a yellow setting, and for some reason the camera auto color corrected it. So honestly, probably made it look a little bit better, but kind of made everything have like a really blue tint to it. So next time we'll keep it on the white setting and maybe get a little bit better of an angle on it. Other than that, we'll see you guys tomorrow for back and buys.